Konnichiwa. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you're all well. Gonna be playing 7 days tonight. Not sure if I'll switch to something else later. Okay, that's all working. Good, 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 good. I think it's the day of the next wave because I've played off stream a bit. I want to see if I can make the pump action shotgun because I feel like it said I was able to. And I might make a second little square platform to stand on and jump between. Because last time they finally broke one of the cobblestone blocks. Hi Glass, how are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. I got a recipe to increase fuel storage. I'm good, and you? I'm doing good too. My gums are bugging me a little, which at first I thought had to do with, what is it called? The flu that I had, the cold. I thought that it was putting pressure on my sinuses were putting pressures, but maybe I do have a cavity or something and have to make a dentist appointment. So that's not something I look forward to. Hi Banana. How are you doing? Mabu, I was just thinking of you earlier. Thank you for resubscribing. How are you tonight? And I am doing well. Just got over like close to 2 weeks of being sick. Hi Onion. How are you doing? Literally all bullets take bullet casings. That kind of makes sense. You hate Twitch Mobile. Literally everybody hates Twitch Mobile. There's not a single person I have ever met that has been like, oh boy, Twitch Mobile is so great. You're good. Time zones changed, making magic on the bus. That just sounds like you're doing sussy things on a bus. You're doing okay though. How is Sasha? I'm doing good. Just a vibing. Let me know if you want to play Hunt later or something like that, Onion. Or you can say no for the 500th time. I won't take it personally at all. 100%. Not a single bit personal. You're not even on the bus? Why not? Hi Panda. How are you tonight? So I can make a pump shotgun. Pipe bomb only takes gunpowder, plant fibers, and short iron pipe. Which is surprising. When you get on your PC, you're going to tap about your ZZZ luck earlier. Oh, snap. Gonna flex on me. I see how it is. Okay. Oh, it takes forged steel. Because you own your own car. Oh, snap. Did you buy a car recently? Are you flexing on us about that? Because if so, completely understandable. I only have 2 shotgun parts, so I can't even make the thing. You found perhaps I could possibly join you in Hunt if there's some room when you get back. Neat, neat, neat. No, you're just a little high. At least I haven't asked you about Nazis lately. That is true. And they did actually once ask me about that because they were high on painkillers and confused about stuff. Titter, titter. I could make additional dew collectors. And then I'd have extra water to make glue or whatever. Pipes and duct tape, I think. Zam, I appreciate your response. Hi Seiji, how are you tonight? Look at all those debuffs. I don't know what the crit debuff is from. Is it because my arm... Oh, one of my armors is critical. Abrasion is nothing, really. And the dysentery is almost gone. I mean, that's a cute emote. Who did it? Who done it? I feel like I should make a backup bike. Zombie bake debuff, though. You mean infection that's being cured? Sasha, I want one, I pay. Sasha did it? I most certainly did not. I cannot draw in the slightest. Okay, a bicycle with 2 wheels, mechanical part, chassis, and handlebars. Pay in bees. No, Mabu just has a thing for bees. There's this one VTuber, and... No, we won't go there. We won't go there. I'm actually just making that up, but it wouldn't surprise me. Hi, Mickey. I hope your stream went well earlier. I was lurking for a while. I hope you had a great stream and a great night. Thank you for the shout out. Thank you for being you. Do I not have any more metal bars? Suzu's not a bee, silly, she's a hornet. Does that make it better or worse? With great badonkas. All about that donk, donk, donk. No. Let's say to make 100. Glue and cloth for duct tape. So many times I forgot to reset my base and had to run back on foot that I feel like I really should have a second bike just set up here. Just to be prepared. I saw your pinned message. Uh-oh. What was their pinned message? I'm genuinely curious. It was Saimeki is super cool and Poggy's believable. Absolutely true, too. Should repair this and my spear. Non-derogatory? What? Okay, my second bicycle. Bicycle, bicycle. Isn't that a song by, like, Queen, I think? What are these? Oh, it's that wood is in the way. I was like, are these things social distancing or something? They won't let me put another down. How is Sasha tonight? I'm doing good. I might have a cavity or something like that because my gums are bugging me a little. I thought it was due to the cold that I had, because I thought it was putting pressure on my sinuses, and that's what was bugging one of my teeth suddenly. But I seem to be mostly cured from that, and yet I still feel it today. Especially I had a crazy as fudge dream last night. Oh snap, what was it about? Heck yeah, but bummer about the toothache, indeed. Tomorrow I'll see if I can make an appointment. And then if I actually go to said dentist, I have to be medicated because they set me off. Mind you, I feel like that's the case for a lot of people. So I get 2 mushrooms for every harvest of mushroom. I'm not sure if it's you increase the seed skill and then you get more seeds either from harvesting or from whatever else. Because it's like, it takes 5 mushrooms and I'm not sure if it only makes 1 seed, which seems counterintuitive when it only gives you 2 mushrooms from it. You think there's a skill that gives you more on harvest? That must be it then. Might be a book also. Yeah, because for now it's not worth it to make seeds. You don't remember much, just the tragic part where a friend got hurt badly, but more you thought about it, the more weird it got, because you were walking through the streets, revealing unrelated scenes before and after that. I mean, dreams don't have to make sense. They normally don't. Like, oh, my corn that dehydrates me. Because I have a grudge against H2O. Nodders. Actually, it's just because it's easy food to make. Okay, bam, second bicycle. Why does that bicycle look different? Oh, this has a brown dye on it. That's the one that I got from the vendor early on. I can't see myself going through all those shotgun bullets. I could start making a bunch of wooden spikes. I can make that many. No thank you. I think this can make stuff separately from me. So then even though I'm making stuff in my inventory, that can make stuff there and speed up the process. Then you carve out of the Joker in a truck decked out with guns. Hi, Virchie. How are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. Disease resist, I think, will protect me against, what is it called? Getting the infection for a while. I'm just going to do the same thing I've done the other waves, where I just have a tower to fight off of here. I'm not sure why all these nerds are showing up. These will get wrecked so easily, but eh. Oh, and I need to make a new one there. I do kind of like the fact that you can get hurt by your own traps, even if it's unpleasant for me. Because it makes them seem more like actual traps. Hi, Sinful. How are you tonight? Got distracted today, but tomorrow you'll resume the inscription playthrough. I saw your message. Glad to hear you're watching it and enjoying it. I mean, you didn't say you were enjoying it, but I know you are. This stuff, I can't remember if it... I think it takes actual repair kits to repair, which I don't want to use. Okay, I didn't need the shoes. So it was gloves. I'll make new high level or higher level armor after the wave. It'd make more sense to do it before, but we're almost at it, so... I think it's just pipes to repair the pipe gun. That's the only pipe weapon I'm still using because it's automatic. Hi, Fox Girl. How are you tonight? Oh, I need to make a bunch of lockpicks. I can't remember if it's metal ingot plus that. Yeah, it is. I know you supposedly can break open all the locked stuff with by just smashing it, but I'm not sure if that reduces the loot you get from it. I'm doing lovely. Did you have a good day today, hun? I did. Much better day than the last day or two, so I'm glad for that. We also ordered pizza for dinner, so pog to that. Pog, pog, pog. I always just get basic pepperoni pizza. It should not reduce the loot? Well, that's good to know then. It just takes a bit long is all? Oh, okay. I worried that it did. Thank God pepperoni's the way to go. I forgot that can't upgrade. You're worried you're going to be psycho and say pineapple. I'm not a fan of pineapple on pizza, but I see nothing wrong with doing it. I feel like people should do their own food their own way, whatever it is. Whether they like pineapple on pizza, well-done steak, blah, blah, blah. If that's how you enjoy your food, then you enjoy yourself. You'll never understand it. Okay, so that's just making lockpicks. You like grilled sardines and pizza? Hi, Mystic. How are you tonight? And sorry, I did not say, is this creative mode earlier? It is not. Apologies. Your name color was the same as Fox Girl, and I missed you saying that. So I'm sorry. Sardines are fine, you can understand, because they're salty. You like your Sasha head patted and hair ruffled. But no, this is basic game. It's my first time playing. I only started like 10 or 11 days ago. And the only things I've changed is I made it so loot does not respawn naturally at buildings. It'll only respawn if a quest starts at them, and injuries persist through death, because it felt too easy otherwise. I think it's at 22 that it starts. And I'm just gonna hunker down on one pillar. Wait, you're new and you're making the game harder already? Oh, it felt too easy. I played a single week in game, and then I was like, I don't like the idea that I can literally just keep going back to the same buildings every week. It felt kind of cheesy. Same with the fact that you die and suddenly you're back to full health, full water. It's like, well, I might as well just die and make things easier for myself. So that's why I decided to turn those things. I then after playing a single in-game week, I decided to start over and go, okay, now I know more of what I'm doing, how to actually get water, etc. Let's turn these two modifiers on, and then can vibe like that. Okay, so I have a shotgun, a pistol, an auto-pipe pistol. Technically the bow, though I won't use it. Sasha's a Dark Souls gamer, so that explains everything. When you die, though, you have the XP you need to get back. Yeah, that doesn't feel like much of a debuff, though. That just makes it slower leveling up. Doesn't actually affect gameplay much. That's why Sasha wants you to join, because Sasha wants harder games than Hunt, right? Oh, absolutely, because you throw so often, Teardrop. I feel like I should start getting pain tolerance, because enemies are now hitting so much. Because 5, 10, 15, 20, 25% less damage taken. And less chance to get stunned, but I don't care so much about that. So that's 10% damage right then and there. You try your best, you do, and it does great. It's not throwing if they're actually trying their hardest. It's true. And I'm just teasing them. They're my mod. They actually play better than me, so don't you worry. They got 6 kills with, what is it called? Throwing knife in a single match once. Sash got 9 with a katana. That's true, this past week. Though katana takes a lot less skill because it's literally one-shot kill as long as you can get in melee range. And I was in a building with the boss bounty, so people just kept coming into the building. It's fine, you're just trying to defriend the reason they might suck. Well, that is kind of you. I feel like my power just flickered for a split second. I'm leaving those 2 building blocks there so that I can jump up there quickly if I need to. Last Blood Moon was the first time they actually... Oh god, that is still broken. Thank god I looked. Oh god, I have no cobblestone. No. Right as it's about to start. Fox said they're gonna watch shows with you. Nice, nice, nice. Wow, that would have been awful. I guess I got lazy after the last time finished. I was focused on just doing other stuff. Like, that's the music for it starting. Oh wait, I can just jump up and repair from up there. That would have been sadly hilarious. At least I have the other place. I can confirm I did say you'd watch shows with her. Invincible watch party. Sash, you can join if you're watching Invincible. I pretty much don't watch TV anymore. If I'm going to be in front of a screen, it's typically because I'm playing video games. I think video games and the instant gratification of them has spoiled my brain, and so I don't like just sitting there watching a screen not doing anything. Two bow crafting, two harvesting. Does Loot Lake combine into one? It does not. And it will eventually despawn. It takes a while. But, you know, if a couple hours... The night lasts 6 hours in game, and maybe after like 3 or 4 hours, loot would despawn. The heist. Land-claimed areas usually thwart most thieves, but with the secrets in the books, no place will be secure. Do 20% more damage to land-claimed property. That's hilarious. So that's for PvP stuff, which will be useless to me since this is single-player. Ironically, amazing shows, by the way. No judgment. Where is the police officer? I should keep moving around the place because they follow me. That way they don't all attack one brick. Is it a time limit or a limit how many bags can be on a map? I doubt there's a limit on how many bags can be. It's just, you know, it's rare that zombies normally drop them. I think they have a higher chance to drop them during the blood moon. Because normally you might kill like, you know, 40 zombies or so and only get one bag. Yet in this, it feels like every 10 or so one drops. Mind you, during the blood moon, all the zombies have gone, like, feral. So they're all running fast, like the feral zombies, even if they don't have the glowing eyes, etc. And I think the basic setting is that a day is 1 hour of in-game time. Or something like that. Bring out your minigun? Okay. It's a pipe machine gun. It actually doesn't do that much damage, because it's made of pipe stuff. And it's very inaccurate unless I aim it. It eats through ammo. But it still shoots lots, so it's... I think I remember you mentioning it because it has, like, a screwdriver as a hand thing, if you remember that. It gives you Fallout vibes. It 100% does. Later in the wave, like the second half, is where 1 or 2 harder enemies seem to spawn. Like the last 2 blood moons, 2 dire wolves have spawned, which can basically like 2-shot me if they get up here and have a ton of health. You haven't seen the Fallout show? I've heard very good things about it. Just like any show, there is some problems with it, or dumb parts, etc. But a lot of it was very well done and true to the game. Sledgehammer crafting's up to 34. I can hear the police officer spitting. Wait, is there more than one police officer? Yes, there is. These are the ones that are bothersome because they have the ranged attack. and can blow up. Can I tell you something terrible that happened today? I would rather not trauma dump in my channel, Ku. If it's something only a little bit terrible and you're like, oh, this is too bad, etc., then that's fine for telling us all. If it's something very personal and such, then it is best to probably save it for people that you're very close to, rather than a stream on Twitch. No offense meant. Whatever it is, I hope things go better for you soon. I was about to say, if I shoot them, that will typically interrupt their spit. Medical. Vultures are typically encountered in desert and are attracted to undying prey, do 10% more damage to them. The vultures actually... Do you have a shotgun? I have a double-barreled shotgun. I don't have enough shotgun parts at this base to actually make the pump-action shotgun that I unlocked, because I was looking at that before. You finished your winter quarter today, so you're officially on spring break. Nice, nice, nice. How much time do you get off? Like a week or two? 8 days. You're gonna compare a hunt gun, but think pump action is too modern. I mean, the double barrel, though, is not too modern. There's most certainly the rival and stuff like that in Hunt Showdown. Dang, all headshots. I mean, when they're programmed AI zombies, it's fairly easy to headshot them a lot of the time. Those are my least favorite looking zombie. They have, like, no nose and such, and it kind of weirds me out. We're like a third of the way through the night. Hi, CVA. For a 10-week winter quarter and an upkeep in 10 weeks spring quarter. They might actually be destroying that other place a bit. At the very least, they're going through the spikes around it. Like, see how often they're dropping loot bags? More sledgehammer stuff. I could leave the zombies alone and just build, like, a really high tower of stone and see how long it takes them to fight up to me. Is there a timer on just? Or are you just basing it on vibes? Nighttime, I'm pretty sure it started at the top at 22 hours, and I think it goes till 4 a.m., so it's basically 6 hours of in-game time. A full 24 hours in-game is 1 hour of real life time. So it's like 7 hours of in-game time is a full week, and then the blood moon wave starts. So she's gonna look at finger and stick in the air like, it's 3:45. You remember not bothering to count in music something, and just basing it on vibes? Probably habit, but hey, it worked. I mean, sometimes it can be really good like that. Like, I kid you not, my internal clock is amazing. I pretty much do not need to set alarms. I can just basically be like, I need to get up at 10 a.m. and then I'll wake up at 9:45. An internal alarm. It's different if I'm completely exhausted or something, but then you're like, you're still sleepy and go back to bed. Exactly. I can't help that, sadly. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, they're breaking that. Whenever I kill zombies, new ones spawn almost immediately. Session running their own concertina, typical. You will literally sleep for 18 hours if you don't set an alarm. Wow. Oh, you little... They're like climbing up on top of each other, I think. Club crafting? It says on the starter thing that during the blood moon... Harvesting tools? I'm almost maxed on that. It says during the blood moon, 8 zombies can be spawned at once. Oh no, that wasn't mean at all. It was actually funny, Dagger, because I have run into my own concertina so many times. Like, that's not even a joke. It's just straight up truth. Plus, I tease you all the time, so don't worry about teasing me back. I would assume it to be the same way I am with you, where if I actually thought it was mean or had a problem with it, I'd mention it to you and then you'd never do it again. Just like if you ever said something like that to me, I'd be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And then I wouldn't make a joke like that ever again. But you've never said anything like that, so tease mercilessly I will. I mean, occasionally. Norris, remember the time you took out an entire team by yourself and avoiding a trap and then going back and running into the same trap? Oh my god. I remember that too. They put literally 2 bear traps that do 80 damage each at the top of the thing, but then I was in such a rush to res you in quiet that I wasn't thinking, and I was just like, okay, the closest way up is this ladder, and right as I get to the top, I'm like, oh no! Dead. Bartering with a 40... Are you kidding me? If I read that book, I get a 5% discount at stores if I have a .44 gun drawn. Do you remember me saying in one stream how my mom has congestive heart failure? I do not think I remember that, actually. I feel like that's something I would remember. And so I'm guessing that's exactly what happened today, and even though I said not to bring it up, he probably just wanted to bring it up anyways. That's why the whole whoops, never mind. We are over halfway through the night. Sasha's from Canada, it's true. Yeah, you also get a buff if you have a cigar in your mouth. Yeah, I have actually found 2 of those cigarette mods. You equip it on your head slot, and it gives you, like, more bartering %, as well as +1 to strength for some reason. But I hope your mother is okay.
End every sentence with a redeem.
You think the Magnum needs to be loaded as well? I have not found a Magnum, and I do not have the level to make one. The early zones dropped basically no, what is it called, gun magazines. And so now that I'm in the higher level zones, like once I reach the desert and then now I'm in the winter area, I actually am finding more skill books for firearms.
Forget to use this Lamau, use this for a redeem ;3.
You and your fake made-up redeems, eh? Don't know what you're talking about, eh? That's not a real thing, eh?
Fake redeem redeemed.
You don't want to talk about something that happened this morning? Then you probably shouldn't, if it was that big a deal. I don't know what's going on with your mother, but I'm sorry to hear that she has to deal with a big issue like that. If things can get better for her, I hope that they 100% do. I feel like no one should have to deal with stuff like that. But sadly, that's something to talk with probably friends, other family members, or even a therapist about. Not possible? 100% possible. I absolutely want to loot that blue backpack because it's slightly higher rarity. Okay, just an electrical book. Do you think the Dr. Prick letting you revive twice as fast would be too OP? I feel like it would have to be a separate perk. I feel like I mean, it's a 9-point perk, so I don't think it would make it too OP, but I feel like it would be better for them to separate that into a separate perk. I don't think it would be too OP in the fact that they literally have revive bolts that can revive someone instantly, although it takes up a weapon slot to have the small crossbow. One more hour in game time. I didn't even get the infection. I'm gonna eat the vitamins just to make sure I don't. It says 100% disease resistance for like 12 minutes. And so a disease, I assume, is things like dysentery, the zombie infection. And that might be basically just that. I don't think I've seen a third one. Honestly, it could be a cool event perk tree, like maybe that. So what the first level do, and the second level lets you res and restore a single bar or such. I'm surprised, we're on the last hour of the wave, and yet we haven't seen any of the dire wolves. We've only even seen like 1 or 2 screamers who summon extra zombies. Oh! There's the dire wolf! Gonna go, okay, you have a nice night, Koo. Dire, but he's not a wolf. Okay, I jumped down, which is probably the worst idea. Oh, no. Oh, and then a bird gets up there. Tragic. I thought Sasha had a big plan. I was like, no way, Sasha, leave the high ground. What is it called? The rock was... I'm out of rocks to repair, and the rock was going to break on the one thing, so I wanted to get over to the second one really fast. Power tags increase chance of knocking down your enemy. That's good. Thought those were mushrooms, but they were backpacks. Club crafting. Hi HD, how are you doing tonight? So many cuts, so few bandages, find more medical supplies and loot. That's actually very good. Electrical. But yes, tired of getting robbed by punk traders. Bartering with a .44 gun drawn gives you a 5% deal. Like, it literally just lets you sticking people up and be like, I want a discount. Those are permabuffs. So the wave is over. I died right at the end of it, tragically. But there is a whole, what is it called? Perk books. There is 7 perk books for all these different things. I have all the mining ones, etc. Some let you craft certain recipes. Some let you take less damage from stuff or do more damage with weapon types, etc. But so I literally died right at the end of that. Tragic, but what can you do? Not much of a debuff other than my hand wound. I got hurt my hand and it lasted through death, as well as like half my food and water gone. Would you ever want to do a multiplayer server, or that's not your vibe? I would totally be up for a multiplayer server eventually. But since I only started it last week or whatever, I wanted to play it myself first, just so I can actually learn all the mechanics and everything. because both Seer and someone else asked about that. You can read that book. I already had it learned. I will be picking all that stuff back up even just to sell it though, don't you worry. Sledgehammer. Deal 10% more damage with fists, leather, iron, and spike knuckle weapons. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it said I read the book, and so I'd rather sell it for 100 coins or whatever. Hi, Folly. I hope your stream went well. I was lurking in it. I see you raided into Merry Mellow. But I hope that went well for you. Hold on, I have to reload the internet on my laptop because it's being a dummy. It's like it sometimes has a hard time connecting in this room because it's around a corner from a door. Yeah, Sasha, there's a lunar eclipse tonight. That's cool. Are you going to stare at the astrological event? I did not know that. Then again, I might not be in the area to actually see it properly, since I think you can only see the lunar eclipse from certain areas each time it happens. I'm honored you'd lurk. No problem. You're a regular here, so I wanted to check you out. You actually have a really nice sounding voice. Like, I was almost going to say not like I expected, as if I expected you to not have a good sounding voice, but I was like, still. Like, I didn't expect it to sound so smooth. You should about to, Sasha. It looks like most of North America sounds. That would actually be kind of cool to see. I could always go and look out the window, or step outside for a minute and see. And an adorable furry at that. Gasp! Hi, St. John. How are you tonight? Everyone is cool, and I will pass that on for you. Thank you for the hydrate. And the supercharged eyes so I can see all the zombies. The main event starts in about 20 minutes and runs for about an hour. Well, maybe I'll take a break and go outside and see if I can actually see anything or not. I feel like I won't be able to, because every time things like that have happened, I've never seen anything interesting. But doesn't hurt to check. Doing well, hope you are too. I am. So I can sell these 4 books for probably like 400 gold. If you go outside and the moon's absolutely massive and red, then you're seeing an eclipse. What's your persona based on? You want to say a deer? Hi, Furball. How are you tonight? You missed the blood moon. I died right at the very end of it. It's overcast here, but you're holding to hope out for a peek. I need to make a second box for holding stuff. For basic materials, because I'm getting so many. I know that I can smelt those into brass. Goat, although you've been thinking of picking up antlers too. And that's what's happening tonight. It's a blood moon. I feel like bringing the corn with me because I run out of food so much. Okay, I can sell those books. I can keep that stuff. Let's go hop by a vendor. Honestly, it started off as more of a channel mascot than like a persona, but it just kind of stuck. That's the lore. It was just a mascot, but then it seeped into my skin. Once I put on the suit, I could never take it off again. Da, 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 na, na, na. I can still hear my voice get hoarse for like a split second when I'm trying to do sound effects like that. It's like the meme, guess we're doing furry now. Oh yeah, where they're building stuff down on that line or whatever, and then something different comes out. Hi, Seamass. How are you tonight? The full moon is covered during a total eclipse and blushes coppery red because of stray bits of sunlight filtering through Earth's atmosphere. That sounds so awesome. Oh my god, one more to the har har funny number. Yes, yes. Guess we're doing X now. X, formerly known as Twitter. I keep seeing news people refer to it as that because they're like, no one will understand if I say X. Because no one actually calls it X even to this day. Check in. Aw, they always deke at the last second. Oh no, I forgot they get massive air. I actually lost the chicken once by doing that. I think I already told you what they started to call Tesla cars, right? I'm not sure. You might have. Doing well, you finished the iron farm in your new hardcore farm? Nice, nice, nice. Oh, a swastika. I don't think you told me that. Oh, I did not bring the hunting rifle anymore. And yeah, he's done that hand gesture, I think, twice now. And I know some of the places in Europe actually censored him doing it because it is considered a hate crime to do that gesture. And people say he's not doing the gesture on purpose, it's just he's secretly autistic and stuff. And I honestly would not be surprised if he had some level of autism, just because there are a lot of times that he seems to act out in ways that he either doesn't mean to or that are unexpected. I think he actually said in an interview once that he said in this day and age he probably would be diagnosed with it, but when he was young that wasn't something they talked about at all. There are so many Cybertrucks where you live. Aren't those things like $100,000 or more? I just think they're so ugly. The autism is still no excuse in a bull blank for cover-up. Completely agree. But hi Tara, how are you tonight? Please feel free to shout out Tara. You're pretty sure that elongated muskrat has Asperger's? And yes, that's my nickname for him. Elongated muskrat. It's now considered a form of autism, and that term isn't really used anymore. Oh, really? I actually did not know that. Thank you for the shout-out. Thank you for coming by. You've been streaming a lot lately. Like, I'm generally impressed. I've seen you do, in the past week, 3 or 4 different days of, like, 9-hour streams. Tara, carry Diary and Hunt. Yes, carry her. Golly, I know, right? Some people are just built differently. No honey. You run out of things to yap about after 4 hours? I never have things to yap about. That's why I have to be playing a video game. If I didn't have a video game and I just had to, like, talk, you would just hear awkward silence. Meowdy Naeli, how are you tonight? You've had the house to yourself, so you've gotten to be able to do longer streams. But you're going back to normal hours next week, sadly. That's too bad. I feel like normally, when you're hunting, you don't want to fill the animal with so many bullets, let alone, like, probably lead bullets. But it's a video game. You swear Musk or Trump could literally publicly murder someone and conservative people would still find a way to defend them? Oh, they would. They've shown that there's literally... I mean, we shouldn't make this, I guess, into a political stream and get too over the top, but it's... People have literally shown that even if the Constitution is attacked and things like that, that they will not jeopardize their jobs. They will literally side with him on anything as long as it gives themselves more power. Today you could talk about the zoo at least. Here's an apolitical deflect. What do you call a vampire that's bad with numbers? I don't know, but it's definitely not Count Dracula. Ooh, I like it. Good one.
Best to be prepared before.
But you were able to talk about the zoo today? Did you go to the zoo, Folly?
Let's see how you handle the next one.
Don't care about that. I have that. Don't care about that. I have that, so just a random crafting skill. Pull out your 44. I've literally not found one yet. You did? I've only been to a zoo once when I was young, and my anxiety wasn't as severe as it was now. We visited my aunt in Ontario, and I got to go to one, and it was super cool. An infested clear to the east.
I think I got a job. I hope to see you soon. And,
It's a scary time to be trans and part of the as a trans woman. This is no question the scariest time you've ever been alive. What the heck is going on? How did we get there? Yeah, it's a scary time to be trans and be part of the LGBT plus community and many different marginalized groups as well. Yep. Like I've heard they're starting up with the deportations again. You spent like the first hour stream showing off photos and talking about the cameras and such. Nice.
everything guaranteed to make you feel like...
But you have hopes that there is unity in the community and many fights going on against this. There absolutely is fights going on about it. There's a .44 Magnum. I don't like buying the stuff like that from the vendor. I'd rather find it myself in the world. Robotic drone morale booster. Your local photography club did a mini workshop to practice shooting animals. They're hunting animals? They're literally shooting them. They said it live on my stream right now. I'll buy the anvil so I can make a thing up here. A lever action rifle. Buy all the cornmeal because that's cheap and can be used for stuff.
Sasha, Mods and Potero are absolute bombastic, chakatastic,
Hi,
funky,
Sleep. How are you
extreme,
tonight?
ultimate, neo, omega, hyper, mystical, genesis, legendary, supreme, nodders, Sashik 10 pickup, Sashik 10 boop, Sashik 10 boop, Sashik 10 boop.
Kill some Zedheads. Or some of those White River freak shows.
People burning down Tesla cars at dealership. The point they have a whole public police station. Wait, really? They burn them down at the dealerships themselves? I heard of people graffitiing and tagging in such Tesla cars, but not like that. If you told me 5 years ago a convicted felon impeached president somehow get back in office, he would have called you crazy. Well, they tried to impeach him. They did the process, but I don't think it actually went through right. What does a feather do? I think the feather is literally only used for making arrows. I'm pretty sure that's its only thing. And it sells for like nothing. I mean, you need like a full stack of 250, and then it might sell for like $50 or such in-game. But I hope you're doing well, Sleep. I am doing well too. I feel like I'm basically back to normal. We actually, what was it called? Got pizza tonight for the first time in a while. You shot about 40 gigabytes of photos during the trip. That is a lot. Yep, burning down the cars and people tagging them. Point where people have brought things to replace the Tesla brand on their cars. You're going to pay a programming student to create a worm virus that infect all Teslas and break them instantly. You shouldn't advertise that on stream. Hi, Shadow Mage. How are you? Topic switch, Sasha. What's your top 3 games of all time? I know you've got them. I actually don't know what would be my top 3 games of all time. I feel like Fallout 4 might be one of them, because I enjoyed, even though it doesn't live up to like Fallout New Vegas and stuff like that, I enjoy I enjoy the open world and base building and stuff like this. I think BioShock is another one, because I love the whole setting of it with the underwater base and everything like that. You're doing pretty alright, you're just eepy. You are wet is a funny thing for the game to tell you. So actually, you found what's worse than a blue shell in Mario Kart? 3 blue shells in Mario Kart? I don't actually know. It's the first thing that came to mind. 2 rifle crafting, 2 seed crafting, 2 trap crafting. That's for completing that quest. He gave me that thing. Yes, literally the only recipes are for stone and iron arrows and crossbow bolts for the feather. Two blue shells and a red shell coming at you separately at the last stretch of the race. Can I request you to play a game called Gris? It's on Steam. I'll gift it to you too. It's your #1 game of all time, no question. That's kind of you to do. Hi, Dark. How are you tonight? I don't know if that's just random letters or if that's an actual word. If it is from another language, then please keep it in English. But Sunny actually gifted me Gris just like 2 or 3 months ago. Swift Entropy, who's actually, I believe, still online right now, was playing it. And she said it was a beautiful game, and so she wanted to gift me it. So I probably will eventually play that. Like, if I look it up on Steam, yes, I do have it in my library. Did I tell you about Broku breaking your heart with Hades? Probably. You redeemed Bobo to play Hades on stream. Gris means gray in Spanish. But I'm guessing he said he just wasn't interested or something like that anymore. Or he said he probably beat it once. He skipped all the dialogue and he was like, I already heard the stuff. And you were like, no, it's unique stuff. Every time for the most part. That's true. They don't repeat things from what I remember. Okay, I've got food and water. It took a long time for the game to start to repeat stuff for you. I feel like you pretty much need to beat the game for it to repeat stuff, no? Because normally it's like every death or every reset, there's like 3 or 4 vendors that'll have, not vendors, but NPCs that'll have different things to say. The game has no dialogue though, so there's no language barrier. It also has your favorite OST of all time. Even post-game content, you were still hearing you stuff, more like NPCs. That would be a good thing to say if we ever saw an NPC sneezing. I do not think that's something we see very often though. So I picked to the east, and so it's literally that building there. It's so cool that Hermes comments if you have a really fast run. I didn't know that. I do remember making a poison comment once with Hermes, because Hermes said he had something to deliver to me, and he's like, oh snap, this is something that's going to make combat just end in a moment. Or he's like, it's going to be over instantly. And I'm like, what, is it poison? Are you telling me to just drink poison and the fight will be over like that? Hermes, why? Did that chicken literally just disappear? Like, it just walked out of sight and disappeared? So I keep doing quests for the vendor up here, and then after a couple quests, they should give me, I assume, a quest to go to this place, which I think is the last area, but I don't know. Guess you say they were chicken. They were dire, literally. I understand the joke, but they literally. I kind of want to go to the wasteland or whatever down there just because I want to build my desert base again that I was putting the fence around. It gave me New Vegas vibes. Get 'em! I don't think I even knocked them over. Oh, mountain lion? Or cougar or whatever. I take it infestation is different than clear, like it's a higher level variant of it. I always explore around the outside first. Chicken run. No, that's Houdini's chicken. Hi Sash, long time no see. Hi Ampathos. How are you doing tonight? I hope you've been well. Yes, it's tougher, but you can get more ammo. I have so much ammo right now. But I mean, it's always good to have more, especially since I'm sure on later waves, etc. you use more and more. You've been doing mostly gaming. Nice. Gaming the system, good to hear. It's not what I said, Sasha. Too late. It's what I inferred. Are you playing Monster Hunter Wilds? Because I feel like everybody's playing that nowadays. And I saw someone on Twitter earlier who had 130 hours in Monster Hunter Wilds saying there's nothing to do in-game. There's like no content. And I'm just shaking my head like, dude, game's been out 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And you have 130 hours in it. When do you expect the game to end? I mean, I know Monster Hunter is supposed to be grindy at the end, and I think people are saying there's not much endgame content to farm. But still, 130 hours, that is a really good amount of playtime. You know what, your PC most definitely can't handle it. You're getting a new rig, though. Oh, nice. I mean, rest in peace to your wallet, but kudos to getting one in the first place. Those red things on the ground aren't any plant. They just look like plants. It's getting sponsored? Excuse me? Is it like your workplace or something like that doing that? Oh, by your mother. Oh, okay. Is that called a sponsorship? I thought sponsorship is when it's done by like a business or something like that. I don't like the look of these cars, so I'm getting rid of all of them. I'd normally leave this one, but it's yellow. Who has a yellow car? Literally ridiculous. Don't get back up. Don't get back up. Okay, good. You just know that you're not paying for it? Well, thumbs up to that. Free stuff for the win! I'll have to probably put down a box or something. Oh, this is like that... Oh, even though it's broken, it goes up. This gameplay is brought to you by... Mamampathos. They should obviously turn it... If they're saying it's a sponsorship, they should 100% be doing that. Okay, that's a police officer. And they're probably in there. Oh, nope, they're on the outside. Oh no, it's not. The burping sound I thought was them spitting at something. I hate how with this new laptop, the keyboard and under light turns on every single time I turn it on. I have to find a way to turn that off. I can turn it off, but then the next time I turn on the laptop, it'll turn on again. I have so many bones, I should start making them into glue. Sometimes I just don't like how some of the stuff looks, and so I'm like, you know what, let's get rid of that. That's a really dedicated burp that they do. Are they gonna break out? Oh! Not one of those dudes. They have so much health. I've died to those irradiated bikers once or twice. Sasha, favorite color? I'm guessing light blue or purple? Purple. When I was young, it used to be light blue like my eyes, but nowadays it's definitely purple. I prefer more of a pastel purple, but still. That's why my character's dress is normally that color. God dang, 3 of those bikers. I'm glad I... Oh, and there's the infection. I might have... Oh, good lord. I'm dying, I'm dying. The zombie sounds wet as heck. I think the one blew up and killed the other. He's still alive on the ground? Already up to 4.6 infection. Honey only cures 5, herbal only cures 10%. So I might just have to focus on killing the zombies and not looting the store, and then see if I can go heal it. They took having a green thumb way too literally. I don't know if me using all the bullets, etc. is calling more zombies. Yeah, I'll just focus on killing zombies so that I can leave the area and then I can come back. Okay, you're feral, but not... Oh, they're all feral. The feral is when they have the glowing eyes, and then even during the daytime they move fast. Well, feral! I would run from them too. I'm kidding. Oh god. And dead. Quest failed. Tragic. So that's 2 deaths tonight? Oh, and I didn't reset my base. So I'm back down in the forest. Thank god I made that bike. I do have antibiotics at this place. Oh, I have 4. So that will cure that. Vitamins for that. The bike will at least get me back fast. I was going to say, oh, that corn should be made. But that's how fast I can be killed in this. Ignore my character in the underwear. I don't feel like making new clothing. I'm not too far away, thankfully. And then suddenly my stream gets censored on Twitch. Because, yeah, I think it's just up... Oh, no, it's up there. A bit further than I expected. Sasha's birthday must be today with all that cake. As a little kid, it confused me so much that it called it a person's birthday suit. And then when you're older, you're like, oh, because they're born not wearing anything. I like that when you do pick up your loot, it automatically equips all the stuff the way it was. So it sets up your toolbar, etc. Unless you've put new items on the toolbar, then it won't replace them. I do find it dumb that the cold doesn't hurt you. Like, it just makes it so stamina drains a lot faster. You'd think if you're going around buck naked in the winter snow, you'd actually start losing HP, and it would force you to make clothes, etc. Oh yeah, wasn't I supposed to check about the lunar eclipse or something like that at some point? As a kid, you understood it meant naked, but you just kind of thought there was just this big precedent of people having wild birthdays and ended up naked for some reason. The cold and heat actually used to damage you. It looks like it got changed. Hi, Azure. How are you tonight? You believe at about 3 AM EST it will reach totality? Okay, it's literally just that building there. I don't even have to finish looting the place. I barely looted it at all. So before the day ends, I can go start a new quest from that dude, because I want to unlock the quests in the Wasteland. Leg spike. Oh, I'm full on loot. That's the second bike I made just to be able to get back fast, so I'll have to go drop it off back there at some point. Looting is bad and immoral. Not when it's a zombie apocalypse, then it's just another day. You took a peek, the moon is literally gone, it's casting Earth's shadow essentially. But in a moment, light will bend around the Earth through our atmosphere and the moon will glow bright red. You're so excited. Pog, pog, pog. Exactly, Naily. Exactly. Bog, bog, bog. We're not even in a bog, though. What the heck? The lies! Do you happen to sell any antibiotics?
I've got a particular problem.
We already did Fort Bags once.
Begs for a job, and then walk. If you want money to buy guns,
I've done St. Mo's already.
This work we do makes the world a
I've done those 3 already.
Find a better job.
So they're all areas I've cleared already.
We pay in dukes and ordnance.
St. Mo's Cathedral.
If you want money to buy
Shotgun Messiah
puberty,
range. Oh, whoops. Fort Bags wasn't that
very
big.
good. Now don't get yourself killed.
Wrong button. That one.
I've got enough firepower to start a
Just
war
bandage and splint.
or end one. If you can't afford a high-quality firearm, you should at least take a job.
Sometimes you do end up wishing you would be able to meet a trans person once. Oh, you mean in real life, I take it? Because I'm like, there's like 5 of them here in stream. Sometimes you don't even know when you've met them. Just because they've transitioned or such and they into a girl and they want to be seen as such, so they don't just publicly announce, oh, I'm this or that. They just want to keep living their life as is. Like most people, I would say. Let's put the other bike down as a reminder that I have it here. Oh wait, that was... Oh no, that was material. We don't exist, you'll never see us. You've been on hormone therapy for 5 years. You've been misgendered probably... You haven't been misgendered in probably over a year, and you've never been more proud of yourself and happy to be trans. That is actually incredibly heartwarming to hear, and I am very happy for you. I know I don't sound very happy, but that's just because I'm not a very expressionful person when I'm talking. As people usually have such flavors of personality, you love their quirks and tastes. I mean, going around talking about someone's taste is kind of sussy, just throwing it out there. Not like that! Too late! Like in a real life person, because where you live, the LGBT really isn't common. It doesn't exist at all for all you know. That's too bad. I feel like they're probably, since there seem to be LGBT people literally everywhere, I bet there are people like that in your community where you live. It's just the fact that if they don't feel safe, then they're not likely to make themselves publicly known. I think your expression, shush, I feel your message appreciated a lot. Puck, 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 puck. Do I have a weapon or an arm kit or whatever? No, I do not have a kit for repairing that. Taste and mouthfeel make it sassy for you. Oh yeah, I've heard the phrase mouthfeel before. I don't like its mouthfeel. What do you mean? Oh, I just put that food in my mouth and it feels weird. But I remember Fort Bragg not being too big. It was like a little outpost, a small underground area, and then it was the one that had those mines on the outside that only trigger on the zombies, so I can literally walk right over them. How far is that airdrop? This is just behind the place. Da, 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 da. You're in college in Georgia, USA, so you get this. Georgia's a pretty red state, but the city you're in, Savannah, is quite liberal due to your college's presence alone. Oh, snap. I almost clicked that and drove past to be like, you know, just start it and go back later, but then if I had driven out of it, it would have failed. The supply cart drop will have a crate with some books in it for leveling skills. Sorry to hear you in a red state. Oh, is it actually on this side of the river? Or is it literally just in the water itself? Or no, it is other side. And it is in the water. You excited to hear Fox's voice? Are they going to hear your voice is the question. You're from Maryland, though? They are not. Gasp! When was your tentative debut date? Like the 24th of April or something? And was it April? Yes, I somehow remembered. How the heck? I am literally confused at how I remembered that properly. Bravo, Sasha! Bravo! I'll pat myself on the back since no one else will. Your voice always surprises people since you're as soft-spoken as Sasha. Poggers. Soft-spoken unite. And then not get hurt by anybody because it's too soft. Teardrop. If you played Paladins, will Foxy like you? If you played Paladins, Direfox would literally love you. See? See? You think it's locked in now since the artist said they can do it? As a voice actress, you have a super wide range. You play Genos and the Orb Girls. Yep. Seraph shoots the orbs. Victor is Call of Duty. Like, he is literally Call of Duty, the character. His abilities are shoot gun, aim down sight, run, throw grenade. I'm not even kidding you. And there's nothing wrong with that, I just think it's funny pointing it out. Ooh, vehicle books. Harvesting tool is almost maxed. Electrical, every bullet you shoot in game costs you a penny. Can you imagine? This guy's gonna get up. I don't have to loot everything, but I like doing it. Jed, thank you for resubscribing. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Sasha, an entire year. Oh snap, worth every minute. Agreed. But I do appreciate you being here and part of my community every day, Jed. Thank you for 1 full year. Pog, 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 pog. Pogging poggers, pogs. 12 months, you're so based. It's true. Which is better than being acidic. Quite literally. It was fun having point fights and everybody dying to dive on point. Okay, all these zombies are literally just laying here. You got outclassed. What about Outlast? That's actually a decent video game. You like the skin they have in Hunt, or at least their outfit? Not so much the person in it. I forgot that those bombs set off on them. Sorry, that was super vague. Okay, at least that killed them really easily. They have a new hunter, you think they're new? I'd have to check and see. The snowbreak's super easy. Mostly just checking in to lurk for a bit, but you'll pop in to offer commentary here and there. It is appreciated. I hope you enjoy your time at work, if that's at all possible. I'm gonna guess not. Those things have so much health I don't even like breaking them. Why the bear? Thud. And charred meat. Oh yeah, and then all the flaming dudes get up because they've been burning the zombies. Obviously to curb the plague or such. I love how he's trying to get up without his arm. It's neat that they actually made an animation for that. Sasha might be cooked. I mean, they are. I'm thankfully not. He's a lumberjack and that's okay. Works all night and sleeps all day. Na 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 na. I tried stabbing those guys in their oxygen tank or whatever, and it does not blow up. Good lord, that startled me. You could say the job is well done. You can kind of cheese the zombies area by letting them go over the mines. True. They did blow up to the mines earlier, but they're decorative. They're decorative mines. Why would I let them break the decorations? You're on fire with the puns. They keep coming! Because they didn't mind their footing. I'm gonna leave the car here, but I'm gonna... Oh god, there's a direwolf. Sasha, look out. It was too late. Well, I could have looked out for that. Did the direwolf literally just shrug off a mine? Like, we heard an explosion and the wolf just moving on like, yeah, that happened. Geez, the direwolf, I 100% would. I would likely get onto the actual car and shoot at it from there. You'll get a red bag. You little... Oh wow, one hit kill. Down to a measly 295, Sasha. How? Oh wait, you have like 100 hunter slots. And yes, it's trying to take down the entire tower to get to me. There we go. You feel like at this point prestige would give you more money? It probably would. High level gloves with attack speed. Ammo, brass, assault rifle skills, workstation skills, those were actually both very useful. Reduces my stamina gain, but more armor and attack speed. I'm just going to scrap them for now. Challenge harvest car parts. I only just got that now. It would be funny if Sasha fell and died to fall damage. That would be heartbreaking, not funny. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I meant. Heartbreaking, absolutely. I feel like the lowest I've been at hunt is maybe like 6k or something. It would be a little funny. I don't think that's actual paper. No, it's not. You've fallen and cannot get up. I mean, even if I break my leg, my character can still run. Hi, Shiro. How are you doing tonight? I hope you've been well. Enjoying the new job or whatnot. Must be the blood moon getting to you. Man, these are the weakest walls ever. I started to force you to use your high-level hunters because you couldn't afford new ones. Well, you can always get the free hunters. Dire Fox is going to transform into a dire wolf. I'm vibing. How are you? I be vibing too. The free ones scare you? Why is that? Because they don't have as many perks? Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. The perks are a big boon, but it's not like they're the end-all, be-all. drop the things that I get less of. And what if game gives you something like Pitcher? You can sell it for a couple points to buy something new. Oh, I did sprang my character's leg or whatever. You let fear control you, you must conquer them, as is your destiny. Keep that level 6 battery for sure, will do. I haven't used batteries for anything just yet. Last time I destroyed all those bodies, this time I kind of want to leave them as decorative. Search that car, you get XP for searching. I did search the car. I searched it and then I half broke it because I still wanted to leave it there as a decoration in case I walk by. You can use them to build a battery ram. Oh. Like that is empty. Oh no, I didn't. You're right. Oh, it's because I didn't pick up the seed. I did search it. But then I didn't pick up the seed, so it said it was still searchable. I love how even hitting it like this is giving me little bits of fuel. Swift change to Power Wash Simulator. Pulling at some dead skin on my finger, and then hoping that it doesn't rip half the skin on my finger off. That's a ton of bones I can always come back for. I already looted that whole thing once. He literally just did a flip. Dude is just flexing on me. Is the bird body gone? Hi Sasha, hi Claus, how are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. Getting lots of fuel here, which is nice. I say lots, but it's not actually that much. I have to reload internet on laptop. Everyone is cool, and I will pass that on for you. You now remember the joke where Batman asked Robin to get the battery, and Robin asked, "What's a Terry?" Oh, I think I've heard that before, but that is funny, because they add bat onto everything. Bat, Terry. Dropping off the less found things. I can always combine stuff later, but... Oh yeah, Undertale OST just came on Shuffle, Death by Glamour. I think I've actually heard that. I have Undertale, I bought it on the Steam sale or whatever, but I have not actually played it. Doesn't that give the blood bag? I swear Sinful pointed it out to me before, and it did. I'll left click this time. Yeah, left clicking, you have to. What, Sasha? I know, I've heard such good things about it, and I pretty much know how almost like the whole game goes, just because there's been so many spoilers online throughout the years. I bet you haven't played Minecraft earlier. No, I've definitely played Minecraft on stream. Not that specific thing, but like it giving energy. Isn't giving blood bag like a TikTok phase or phrase? I don't know. I don't know that much about TikTok, actually. I've just uploaded some videos onto it, and that's it. But it's like giving energy. When I think of blood bag, I just think of that, what was it called? Mad Max. That Mad Max movie. God dang it. Okay, gonna be using the mines after all. Did you see the new Mad Max movie? I don't think if there's a new one that came out like recently, I don't think I have. Bird, yep. I originally thought that sound was the screamers at the start of the game. Oh, thank you for the follow, Bullshark. I do appreciate it. I hope you're having a nice night. You think it's a year or two old now? The one I was thinking... I'm talking about Furiosa. Do you mean Fury Road? If it was Fury Road, I think I saw that. If it's specifically called Furiosa, I don't think I did. The one where the girls were trying to escape, etc. Okay, there's one after that, then I have not seen that one. But I was thinking of Blood Bag in reference to that, because... yeah, at one point they like tie the guy up upside down and are using him as a blood bag for one of the people. I feel like most people didn't see the sequel. We rarely ever hear people talk about it. Sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Tons of ammo. Crack a book. Why did you get rid of my corn calendar? Because you're too into corn. You have a corn addiction. Hi, Diana. How are you tonight? I hope your stream went well. I was lurking. Corn. It was a calendar on the wall, Dyer. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Like, subscribe, and follow Diana at twitch.tv. Corn is farmer corn. Is that like something farmers used to know when to farm corn? I highly doubt it. Okay, and so I remember breaking that, and there's nothing there. So there's that box to break into over there. When is the right time to harvest? I don't know. I don't want to know the kind of things Diana harvests. Okay, how many picklocks will it take? I'm guessing 7. That's 1. Not those type. Sussy. 2. If it was Riri, it would be blood. It's true. You're maidenless. I thought you were the maiden. Oh, only 2. Harvest Foxy's organs. Ooh, steel sledgehammer. Spear's almost maxed. Harvesting tools super almost maxed. Diana said she was my cat the other day. I can't remember if that was in Symeki's stream. Or no, it was Onion Stream, I think. And I was like, gasp! Because I said my cat looked at their stream as soon as they started talking. And then Diana was like, me, I'm Sasha's cat. I was like, what? Since when? That guy's closed for the night, so I can't actually hand the quest in. Let's be honest, guys, we don't really need 2 lungs and 2 kidneys. Technically, we do not. You can live with just 1. It just... You play this too, you built an army base. Nice, nice, nice. I feel like I'll build more eventually. Right now, I'm trying to unlock high-level stuff. So I'm doing the quests so they point me to the new traders. My character's starving. Let's just eat all the corn. I have water too. Hi, Aurora. Aurora, how are you tonight? I like the Jefflon Zuckle gate for a base setup. I have no idea where that is. Is that the one you sent me the video of? That huge place? I'm good, how are you? I'm doing good too. I had pizza for dinner and that makes everything awesome. I mean, it doesn't actually make everything awesome, but roll with it. Roll with it. Thank you for the head pat. What kind of pizza? Pepperoni. It's pretty much the only type I get. That's cute as heck. I'm glad to hear it. So I can sell that blueprint. Sasha's cute as heck. Oh, snap. That increases cold resist and explosion resist. I'm surprised explosion resist too, but hey, why not? If I take out all the food I have... You hope your GPU actually shows up tomorrow? Is that when you can start upgrading then? Okay, so I don't have enough for the hobo stew. Oh, that needs corn and animal fat. I'm saving the mushrooms for antibiotics. Fries with the butter on them. Sasha, give me butter fries. I don't have any pumpkins. Meat stew, again, takes corn. Can of salmon can make tacos. I can make blueberry pie. I can actually make 3 of them. They heal a decent amount. You actually built the whole PC, you just need to slap the GPU in there. Oh snap, that's actually impressive. I know some people say that putting together a computer isn't actually that hard. It's just like a little puzzle.
Your permission to talk to me or my son, Cha-Cha, has been revoked. The Sasha redeem.
We can do that. Where's Chibi Sasha? You wish you were smart as Virtue. We all do. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Okay, so I'm making 3 blueberry things, which heal and give a decent amount of food. I think the baked potato dries you out. What is Virtue's KDA in Hunt? Like 2.0? Probably. Like I said, they're the only person I ever saw have a 4.0 KDA. Like, no joke. That's because it was like a single match and they got 4 kills in it. So... But it's still. I know he was dead, but I needed to hit him again. Didn't Birchie pop off their first game? Exactly. They got 4 kills their first game, so they died once, got 4 kills, and so their KDA was quite literally 4.0. I find it so funny that you build a wood log. I should make a forge at every one of my little bases that I make. You had a good coach. Posture, hydrate, will do. Thank you. Hi, son. How are you tonight? The good old wigglers. The same as Priscilla. Yes, it's a wiggler by Jawoo. I believe it's spelled like that on Twitter. They've actually done a ton of them. Oh no, it's smothering Chibi Sasha. Can I actually grab Chibi Sasha and pull them up a little? Oh god. Now it's trying to pin to the Chibi model. Huh. Hopefully that works. A wiggler like those enemies from Mario. How's the game going? It's going good. I hope you're having yourself a nice night. The other is Workbench. I probably won't even use it, but... Swifty! Thank you for the raid! How are you doing tonight? I saw you playing a game I had never heard of earlier, and then you switched over to Power Wash Simulator like 20 minutes ago. I've been lurking in your stream all night. Oh, and someone else I was watching raided out too. But I hope you had a great night. Thank you for the raid, Swifty. But hi Sunny, hi Swift. And Sasha got it for free, 99. Oh yeah, I got the, what is it called? I got the Wiggler for free. Jawoo did a giveaway when she first created those Wiggler emotes. And I was one of the people that she did one for. Were you playing Power Simulator, Sasha, or did I have a dream about watching? I played it yesterday for a little bit, yes. But Swift, at least on Steam, it said Swift changed to Power Wash Simulator for a while towards the end of their stream. But I hope you're having a great night, and no problem for the shout-out. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a lovely night. You are a very lovely person. Nodders, nodders, nodders. I just barely have enough iron. But I have no nails. I mean, I myself have nails, but not in-game. On that note, once the other thing is done, that can be used to make them. Guess we can iron out the details later. Oh, you. I think Sasha played last night. Yes, I did. I can just put it here for now. I think it's clay and iron to make iron bars. Oh wow, I have a ton of clay because I literally dug out this hole and it gave me all this clay. Thank you for the head pat, Regeared. Hi, I hope you're having a nice night. But yes, if you have not checked out Swift Entropy, they have a lovely voice and I would highly recommend them to everybody. You're so EP, so you bid the amazing streamer Sasha adieu and wish you all in your gaming and streaming endeavors. Thank you. You have yourself a lovely night, Swift. Excuse me. That increases the forge crafting speed. The billows is the other one. Can I make billows? I might be able to make them at like the workbench, but not here. My character runs out of food so much. Oh, it's out of fuel. So that says like it takes a half hour for that stuff. And then I'll do a couple more, because then we can do the water too. Did I never make a... No, I think that is an icon saying snow base. I made some sham just because I was low on that stuff. Aha, I did not take the stuff out of it. Oh, I can just click all, or take all. Click, take all. Ad break starts in 5 minutes. Apologies in advance to anybody unsubscribed. It's anywhere up to 3 minutes long, which is absolutely disgusting, but also the only way to be pre-roll free. You officially start full-time on Monday. You are a very good girl. You are so good at your job, and I'm sure they appreciate you so much at the store. So thank you for working hard just so you can like, subscribe, and follow Sasha Kaineko at twitch.tv. You are a very, very good girl, Sunny. I appreciate you being my friend and being around here all the time. Nodders, nodders, nodders. Sasha, why did you slip in praise for yourself and a promotion for your stream in the middle of it? I have no idea what you're talking about. None whatsoever. Where's somewhere close that I can loot? Although I could just drive around a bit and explore the map. You got secondhand praise from that, thank you. Hilarious. If it works, it works. Thumbs up. I'm not sure if it's 6 a.m. that the store will open again. Sunny, thank you for subscribing. I did not mean to pressure you into that. I am sorry. I just thought it was funny to add it in. But thank you, thank you. I hope you have a lovely night. I appreciate you resubscribing. Does it still say I have? Thing from Raider from Swifty's stream? Hey, it does. Where's this thing? I don't think I have any repair things at the base. I see a deer over there. 20 months, that is a huge amount of time, like no joke. Should I have a redeem that just makes a giant Roomba Sasha go across the screen? No joke, I've actually thought about doing that. Of having a Roomba redeem and a little one spins across, but then I get too lazy after stream and I've never gone around trying to set it up. That zombie's probably coming towards the sound. Or in just the general area, I guess. The map goes... It's like strips of stuff going left and right, but it also goes this far down. I almost wonder, did they add an extra area that's not on the map I saw online? It'd be a funny scene transition. That would be an interesting scene transition. I don't know how to do those. I've never actually looked it up. I think it's pretty simple. They literally dug a hole in the ground when I missed. Boyfo, you are a very good boyfo. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have such a good nemesis as you. So thank you for being such an amazing boyfo nemesis, Birchie. Nodders, nodders, nodders. Don't ask, it's a meme now. Birchie wanted to be my friend and I said I'd rather have a nemesis. And so now they are 100% my nemesis in stream. Nodders, nodders, nodders. And I asked Mink, like you said, I think you probably saw the message that she said she could probably play Hunt sometime next week with us. But she's on a normie schedule or something this week. On paper, simple. In practice, OBS might fight you tooth and nail. True that. Hi, Sir. How are you doing tonight? I think this is the latest you've ever checked in like 3 years. No joke. But I hope you're having a lovely night. And hi, the architect. How are you doing?
Sia, Sasha, Mods and Vici are absolute bombastic, chakatastic, funky, extreme, ultimate,
funky.
Neo, Omega, hyper, mystical, Genesis, legendary, supreme, nodders, Sashik 10.
You were mid-nap reading that and so forgot to reply. No problem with that. Okay, so there's a little fort up here. God dang! The bunny flew so fast and hard, it literally adhered to the metal wall. That is horrible. I shouldn't laugh at it, but holy heck. This area doesn't look too big. I could actually explore it before I go to the whatchamacallit other thing. Increases magazine capacity. That's good. Oh, legendary parts. Those are rare. The screen. I'm not sure. You were hunting with the penguin. Now you're just chilling. Nice, nice, nice. Killed 2,500 zombies. Oh, these guys have a decent amount of health, normally. Okay, my armor, my headpiece or whatever is broken now. I do have to make a new one. I don't think I saw it say that Pengu was streaming. No honey. Did they dig up the grave? That's my job. What the heck? I knew it. Oh, this is like a science station? I don't have lots of glass. It's more rare. Motion detection devices will not recognize you for 3 seconds when sneaking. I have literally never seen motion detector stuff. I feel like that's enemy player only. So that zombie was intense. Oh, you. Remember, was there something else to loot? Yes, corn. Did, like, the roof fall on me or something? I could loot those pipes, but I don't care about them. I can always scrap these. Of course. Oh wow, that actually crit them, I think. We did at least get some unintentional content. Ooh, double one. To wit, what seemed a promising venture seemed to be a dud. Glad you checked ahead of time at least. Oh, sorry, doing research on a game we're potentially looking at running one more time through a campaign for the stealth route, and while it was initially looking promising at the narrative fork, it seems like it's just the exact same final mission, so nothing changes. Big oof to that, but you're right, it is good that you check that out beforehand. Scrap that into iron because I have so many of those serrated mods. Yeah, is it like the roof is falling on? That's one of the only things I've gotten, like, shale from. If you can't save any of your friends in the story, it's a real downer, but hey, that's spy fiction for you. Let's see if I get sick from eating that dirty sandwich. Okay, so I did loot everything here. Oh god, this isn't gonna work. Buddy! That's not how you ride a bicycle. It's true. Hi, Carbon. How are you tonight? I hope you are well. Okay, none of this is stuff I can put away. Because I can just take the... Oh wait, I can't even take the bike when it's like that. That's not good. You took a pic of the blood moon. Because I was like, I can easily just climb out of here. But I can't with the bike. That checks out, otherwise people would mountaineer with bicycles. I'm goodish, how are you? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. You can super climb mountains in this game, I think because of the voxel-based way that the terrain is made. And so you can literally just scale mountains by jumping up sideways for the most part. It is kind of funny. So at the very least, I can put the bike down here. You little... Don't you run from me. And before I forget that this thing exists... You're getting lots of matches on Tammy. I hope they're not bots. Some are face verified, but you think people can use AI to bypass that? I don't know. Would not be surprised. I love how the zombies just randomly jump sometimes. Some of them even messaged first. Like, sent you a direct message on the game. I feel like I've... Tammy is a dating app, Sasha? Oh, okay, I wondered. I had zero idea what it was. I thought it was like a racing game or something like that. I was like, face verified, weird, but cool. Maybe it's a free game and they need to make sure. Because I know you've talked about those before. It's an LGBTQ dating app. Oh, okay. Nice, nice, nice. I'm surprised I've never heard of it. Medical. I mean, straight people are allowed on there too? I would assume so. Because there'd be no way to also probably figure that out. Other than going, are you straight before you download this app? And even then, people can lie.
What are you hunting today?
Trigger group burst mod, don't care. Glue times 10 is a good. 200 gunpowder is nice. I have that schematic. Flaming arrows. I'll just go for glue. Infested clear is supposed to have better loot.
Makes the world a better place. And it keeps... You can always quit a job if things get...
Hope you're able to find someone, Fiber.
I'd go down in a blaze of glory, but that's just me.
You're surprised there isn't a gynosexual option since even Tinder has one? Oh wow, I literally just slid there. And that bike's low on health, so I have to repair it soon. I could have sold those things, but I can do that some other time. 6 shotgun parts. Pull out your snowboard, Sasha. I would, if I had one. I feel like I should bring those shotgun parts with me. Wait, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I think I put something in there that shouldn't have been. Glue. Hi, Salty Moose. How are you tonight? I think with cornmeal I can make that fish taco, yes. It doesn't let you filter by... Some of these people message me in their 40s, like the heck, I'm not into that, I'm early 20s. I also never noticed the icon for choke nades or a fire with a line through it. Something Carbon's apparently not looking for a sugar daddy or sugar mummy. You ready for work to end so you can play some DLC you bought? Oh, so you can pay to message people here, so they're doing that. Is that like, you don't want poor people messaging you, or randos, so you make it so there has to be a fee? I wonder if that still gives any stats, just no armor. Oh, so the infestation is on that side. Wow, I see how it is. Why, is Folly a cougar? Folly just stamps their way out. That makes it so you can send a direct message to skip the masking process. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I'm gonna switch games and take a quick break to go use the washroom and get some chalky milk. Hunt? Who knows? Who knows? Dar has me on Steam so they can see. Go look at the moon? I will. Fork knife, you wish. Like, literally, they wish. Okay, so I'm going to use the washroom, get a drink, maybe glance at the moon and see if I see anything. I will be back in a minute.
Seer is cool.
BRB.
When the Sasha is sus.
Okay, sorry, that took a while. I touched something gross and then had to wash my hands 10 times because nothing is ever good enough with OCD. When the Sasha is sus, I'm a say-so VTuber, so I'm not sus. I have made 1 or 2 sussy jokes in the past, like, couple months and such, but I don't actually do lewd content or comments or anything like that. Sunny organized all the games on her PC screen, and how many games is that? Welcome back, thank you. But I looked and I do not see the moon at all. So I think it's cloudy or something like that where I am. And it's not available to be seen, sadly. Tragic indeed. But thank you for the welcome back. I am indeed a silly boy. Just wear fake lashes and mascara? Question mark? Behold the bear. Is the cat femboy asleep? Shh, go back to bed. Sasha's lashes are better than mine. Oh, sorry, I was just looking at all the things everybody had said. Can you join? Sure. Onion said they might be able to join if I played Hunt later, but I don't know if they actually will or not. Onion, are you listening? If I missed anything people said, feel free to re-say it. But also, hi Amaranth, I hope you're having a nice night. You boops the catto. Nope, this character instantly has Blade Seer or 100 Hands, which means they want me to use a bow. This one has a bunch of points. You're playing Delta Force right now, so you're doing okay. I like Blade Seer, it's like Blade Mancer at home. You're waiting for the battle pass before you go back to Hunt. That makes sense. It'll hopefully be this next week because the weekly quests are ending. Like, this is the last week of weekly challenges, so I just assume when it ends. Double bow. Oh my god, that's rarer than a double rainbow. Ignore me eating a peanut butter cup and not sharing it with Dyer, who asks every time, and yet I say no. They'll probably announce it in the next week or so, and it ended up starting at the end of the month. You think they're going to let you queue as a duo on trio? As trios, right? I think you can queue as a duo on trios. Oh, you mean with the random one? That would be good if they added that. I would like that. You actually had a couple earlier. I love them. I typically always have a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup up in my room because I'm an addict. They confirmed you can do that. That's good to hear then. But yeah, huge fan of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and also Kit Kats. Have you tried the Reese's Take 5 candy bar? I don't think so. I've tried like the big Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and they're not as good. I'm not sure if they changed the recipe a little or if it's just because it's bigger, there's less peanut butter to chocolate ratio, etc. Oh yeah, I should open Discord. Dyer, you didn't nod! Dyer, what's going on? Dyer! No! You're getting into Discord too late. What's more important, being an enemy or getting into Discord? Okay. Making a note of Dyer did not nod, and then if I ever need to, I can make a montage of all the times Dyer didn't nod and turn it into a video for us all to watch. Or fast break? I've never heard of fast break either. Hellborn? Ooh. It's nighttime, so it's going to show from across the map all the fireballs. Is the Hellborn right here? Don't think so. Fair. You can go for the clue. I'll just double check for the boring. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we'd hear him stomping around. Has Sasha graduated to 3 and 4 star? I think I've always been 3 star. I don't think I've ever dropped to 2, and I don't think I've ever gone up to 4. You were 2 star for a while? I do not remember that. Because that would mean, because isn't 3 the default? I don't think I've ever dropped down. I hear enemies. I got one. The other one survived. You might be thinking of Zooey. It's a Reese's bar with nougat, you think? Oh, nice try. There's one in your building's vending machine. You might grab one and post it in Discord. Sorry, nothing to be short for. I'm surprised they had time to res their teammate. Rest in peace, the hatchet doesn't one-shot the body. Let me open someone else because people raid it out. It does like a 140, so just not enough to do it. Well, I got 1 kill. No, it did kill them. That might have been... Was it the one that I... Oh, you got a headshot. Or they might have bled out. Yeah, I am in the Discord channel. You mean you stabbed them in the face? I only hit one person. I one-shot them. The second person I didn't hit at all. There was no icon for marker. If I had stabbed them, it probably would have killed them too. You missed the Romero shot twice. Oof, but it happens. Not a big deal. It's just a game. Well, yeah, I killed the one guy, Amaranth, but I didn't hit the second person. You bring in your high level. Oh, snap. In Old Hunt, that would have been a trade. Yeah, they recently, like last patch or so, they said that they were working on the trades or making it less likely to happen or such. This character's semi-high level too. 21 out of 50. Mid-level. It's like 1 win. The bow is stuck in your hair. I'm sorry to tell you that, Dyer. I don't know if you'll be able to get it out without wrecking it. It's literally just glued in there. You just paid the bills and you're gonna go cry. We can all have a group cry session after stream. It's all good. I only pay our internet bill with my Twitch money. But then again, I'm living with my mom, so... For how long? Who knows? She has some health issues that have been cropping up. You guess the bow is just part of your hair now? And that's the Maz and Obras, right? Yeah, extended. That was a 4-star and a 5-star. Locate a lair and long ammo. Easy, easy. About the cry session, not the other thing, indeed. I feel like Onion won't show up. I didn't realize they both pushed that side because you saw one peek near you and threw bees at them. I don't remember hearing the bees. Weird. I saw the one run past, which is probably the one that you saw peek. Then I missed a shot at the other one. They hit me. I hid behind the cart with my sword out, and then they tried to go to different sides of the cart. You wonder how much Kono's high stars lowered their rank? Well, technically they still won, so I'm not sure. The KDA, I think, only
Not
gets...
the bees. Anything but the bees.
Anything but the bees. And this is where we always have to be conscious of other teams spawning, because they can literally spawn, like, over there and over there. I think I hear the Hellborn. Okay, not hearing any players, or seeing any there. Shotgun ammo? Don't think you have a shotgun, though. Does the roar actually come from the direction Hellborn's in? Okay, so then it's not going to be at this place. Yes, it does. I saw the one click. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Because then I'm pretty sure it's not going to be here then. It'll either be mid or gaswork. I take it that was you taking damage? Okay, good. I mean, not good, but at least it's not enemy players. Oh, good that it was you taking damage. Oh, there's a weapon bench in here. Or a workbench, I guess it's called. No more unlocks, no more unlocks. I'll check that gun. Yep, unlock the mace version. Thank you. I don't think I'll ever use it, and when I prestige it'll be gone, but still, nice to have. If Hellborn is in the middle, it's going to be so funny because the boss is there too. Well, I heard explosion. I'm surprised the Hellborn doesn't spawn in the cave there because there's like a fiery area inside it. It can outside of it. Can't it to like the southeast? I mean, it might also be able to wander into it, I guess. Oh, that's just the noise from the spider. It's flashing white. You little... There's an ammo box there. You might not want to concertina us in until we're clear of the boss, in case we have to run out. Although I guess we can climb up this ladder to get out. I literally heard you get knocked over. Still flashing white. I heard a dog, but I don't know if it's players or not. Just be aware. You hear players? No? I think I heard birds outside to the north. Stupid spider. You little... Still flashing white. God! I missed like 3 times. There is a med kit there. I didn't want to hit you. Every time I go to swing. I don't... Oh no, I can climb with the thing. Bonk. I'm trying. I missed more times than I hit with that. I'm putting a bear trap up here in front of the door for people that walk in. So you can still come upstairs, just if you try to leave up here. I think I hear players outside. Yep, there are... Oh god, I can't get in. There are absolutely players out there. I hit one, but he'll just heal. There's 2 med packs in the building. One down here and one upstairs. They can't get up to that window, it looks like. Oh, someone's engaged Hellborn. I don't dare walk forward because I bet someone's watching the window. There's an extraction back where we started. It sounds like Hellborn is right next to us. Like it spawned in the middle and just wandered somewhere. At least that seems to have distracted from us, because people are like, well, it's out in the open. There's 2 people over there, probably fighting Hellborn. And there's a team over there as well. I used up most of my dark sight there because I couldn't see properly. Now, do we actually have any way out? The edges of the screen aren't flashing, so they're at least not within a 40 feet or 50 or whatever of us. I heard that death. I'm going for the trees, even if it's not directly to the extract. I'm unconcerned about... Even though I would like to kill players, I am more concerned with extracting with bounty, because that makes me feel like I won. Sure, some people would probably feel better. They'd feel like they won if they killed players because they're like, I'm better than you. But the whole point of the game is supposed to be extract with the bounty. So if I do that, I'm like, GG's. I did shoot a single person. No players. Bonk rated out. I shot one player in a red shirt that crashed. Sasha, I crave violence. Hop on Hunt if you crave violence. Do a couple matches with us before the end of night. There's probably only time for like 3 or 4 matches, though. Onion said they might join if I did it later at night, but then they haven't shown up, so... It is clear. Hey, I'm not the one that didn't nod at the start. A boat! And then I'm gonna get shot by someone the moment I reach the boat. I feel like if they came, it would be from the east, not the north. That's why I'm hiding on this side. Teabagging the map to flex on it. I told you! I told you! Teabagging might have actually saved my life to stop them from headshotting me. That is hilarious. They probably saw me teabagging like that, just crouching up and down. They're like, oh, he's so excited to extract or whatever. Bang. Ducking the bullet on accident. You put bear traps in the water? Good. I hope it kills them. They're so far they're out of dark sight range now. It's true. That's also probably why their gun only did like half my health. Damage was reduced from being so too far. They did absolutely hit me though and take like half my health. Why did it switch to Bounty Clash? Okay, now it's not. Hi, Mitzi. Are you glad you had Magpie? Hi, Evan. How are you tonight? Stamina recovery starts sooner. New regen shot. Hi, Sasha. I'm okay. Hope things are going better for you. They are. I've pretty much recovered. Only coughing a little bit now. Would have taken that Romero from earlier. But you had 2 level 2 weapons. Is that what they're called? Level? So it makes you drop both? You don't know what the term is? You're winding down right now, but you will violence tomorrow maybe with your new PC. I've always just assumed it's size. Or slots. Because it shows 1, 2, 3 squares, etc. for how many it takes. Medium slot is what it's called in game. Oh yeah, so 2 medium weapons, so it'd make you drop both for the Romero. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, da 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 da. The bean tax. The bean tax. The bean tax. You gotta pay the tax with the cheese tax. This hunter's almost 50. Pock, pock, pock. They're getting old enough to retire. You might retire them. That gives you money, right? Nope. It gives you like 10k experience. Did you see Vaquero? I saw them on the start here. I didn't know that was actually them. You love the outfit, but not the person. I remember you saying that earlier. But yeah, you'll get like 10,000 experience, which is like 10 levels up to your rank or such if you retire the hunter. I don't think it gives you any money. If you actually prestige, like go from 100 to level 1, then yeah, they'll give you a couple thousand or whatever to start anew. And you can sometimes pick 2,000 extra hunt dollars to start with. You're almost breaking 1k. I'm at 14k. How many hunters do you have fully loaded out? Fully kitted out? 7. Dun, dun. It's taking a while to get a match. You used every single free gun and item the game gave you. I often do that just because, as long as it's a gun I'm cool with and not like something with an absurd scope on it, I'm like, oh, they gave this to me, I guess I'll make a loadout with that. The aperture scopes are horrendous, absolutely. Aren't the aperture ones the ones that they let you put down, though? They let you, like, zoom in a bit and then zoom out. The worst scope in game is the one on the Nitro. Unless it's the Nitro. Yep, we were thinking the same thing. The Nitro's gun barrel literally blocks half the small scope, but then it's a one-shot, as long as it's not a limb hit, so... I basically just used the Nitro like a shotgun most of the time I had it. half its range. Its range already was horrible. Like, I think its range is like 48 or something. I know that at that range, the bullet drops a head's height, but I'm not sure if that's also when some damage drops off too. Yeah, some pistols outclass its range. I'm pretty sure like all pistols do. I remember you clutching that thing from before. Oh my god, they're still not nodding! They're still not nodding! The only reason they nodded is because they were watching my screen. They were watching my screen and they saw me nodding. They 100% forgot. I remember you clutching with that thing, though, after you dropped it. That's, like, the only time I got a kill with it, and I shockingly got a headshot, despite the... No, I got multiple kills with it, but I got a headshot with it for the first time in forever, and it's with the gun that one-shots to the body. Oh, it's just like, of course. I do not line up my shots when it's crummier guns, but when I don't need the headshot, I get it. Oh, yeah, I hear that horse. Good. Ear sight. Hearing, ear sight. Can you imagine? None of the zombies are aggroed. We can see if the clue's red, because they might just grab a clue from the other side of the place and leave. Yeah, the clue's not red. So, god dang, 4 zombies. So even though we heard the horse, they probably just grabbed a clue on that side and ran off. I kind of want to run away from them. As much as I like fighting players, there's dogs or hellhounds. It's typically better to do it less. I found it funny that all the washrooms have like hearts cut as the hole on them. Is that normal? It is? Okay. Okay, the prison has 2 clues, possibly. I mean, it always does, but whether you can take both. The hellhound saw me. Ventilation. Yeah, but was it always in... Do they always do it in the shape of a heart? Because I thought that was cute. And I'm like, oh, there's a Pax Claw, which is just a little pistol here. Oh no, there's a, what is called, armored with barbed wire. Thank God for flares burning them quiet. I was gonna say quietly, but no, that dude shrieked. Oh no, that grayed out this one. Tragic. There is a supply cart over there if you need an item. I'm full on items, but if there's water, I can throw a dynamite into it. I find it so dumb that you can't just drop items or even weapons. It does say there's a river ahead. What? I'm totally far enough from that. I mean, obviously not, but... After you. And a fusee. Lame. Enemy tower spotted. Also clues there, and you're probably wrong about that. I'm still going to go into the tower because I'm missing an item. Oh, birds. Oh god, on both sides of us. Both sides! I couldn't get away. I mean, I could have slowed down, but that's not my vibe. Oh, there's a Sparks rifle if you want it. Taking the Concertina bomb. There's 2 Sparks rifles! I have never seen that before. But I've got levering with shotgun and sawed-off rifle. Whatever it's called, shortened. There's another supply cart here. Virtue's playing 3D Mark. I don't know what it is, but I'm letting everybody know. I just did not care about the ducks. I saw them and I was like, eh. Hi. I feel like I heard a silent bullet and someone jump up. Hi, Oblique. How are you tonight? I hope you are well. Someone's got a silenced gun shooting at us. But hi, Drim. Hi, Oblique. They're on the other side of this wall and they threw dynamite over. Oh! They snuck up and one-shot me. Literally 5 feet away. I did not think they were so close, sorry. Prestige 26. Oh, they're... Oh, do they have the same skin as you? They do. Nice. I'm surprised that hipfire hit. Or... Yeah, I was about to say they're probably just hiding right there, because that's what they did to me. Nice try. With me, they headshot. Oblique, thank you for resubscribing. 7 months. Hashtag Elite Gamer Sasha, hashtag FPS Pro Sasha, hashtag Gaming Gen Sasha, hashtag Sasha MLG for real, for real. You didn't realize they pushed. All good, all good. You thought you killed the one with fanning? I didn't even know they had fanning. I just knew they shot me from 5 feet away with the pistol. I threw a fusee. Someone, probably the girl, threw the dynamite over the wall, and I hadn't heard anyone, so I thought they were still on the other side of the wall. But then, as soon as I threw the fusee at the armored, I turned around, and they stepped up and shot me in the head from a few feet away. It was an aim-down shot site on your side? Oh, weird. Because on my screen it looked like you were hip-firing. But that must just be a bug. But nice try, nice try. You're surprised they never shot. They just waited that whole time. Maybe they didn't have a long-range gun. Or maybe they were just trying to keep your attention so the other person could sneak up. But I mean, it was effective. The one that killed me was Prestige 26. They threw the bomb to cover their sound. That would actually make sense. Officer carbine because it's free? The armor armored help too. Yeah, the armor, I was focused on killing that dude without making too much sound. I didn't want them to know I had a shotgun. That's why I didn't just shoot it. Got an assist at most. They said they like toolboxes, so I'll bring a toolbox. I'll bring double toolboxes because they're out of money. Trying to level up the rookie characters to see what they look like when they level up. I don't know if you have to retire them. I think that's what it is. Because it says you have to like play and get XP as them. But I think it's literally you get them to 50, retire them, and then you probably get Ambrose Hazen, Veteran. Arcane's still wilding. You know how it works? You played 1896 for 2,000 hours? Wow. I think I'm at like 220 hours or something. I started playing like 4 months ago, maybe. 3-4 months ago. I'm up to like Prestige 8 or something. Quite ask me why I say sorry every game I die. I mean, I'm like the same way. Sorry I didn't do better. I'm sorry I didn't clutch. I'm sorry I'm so bad at this game. I'm Canadian and I'm forced to say sorry after everything. Going back to my default color scheme. You're coming back soon? Do you mean to the game? Because nice. I think in the next week there's going to be a new battle pass. Hopefully. Sorry. Yeah, people always comment on the way I say sorry. Put more emphasis on the O. I bet you say bagel too. Bagel, haggle. You brought 2 one-shots? That's perfectly fine. I've done that lots of times. You just have to remember shoot, duck behind cover. Thank you for the head pat. Sasha, say bagel? Do you say bagel? Because, yeah, up here we do say bagel. You usually bring the Derringer so you have backup. Wish you could find it on the map. Yeah, I've never once seen that. If you did, I'd be more likely to use it. Sitting up. Here we say bagel. You think it's because it's a tool, technically? True. Though you can get refills of tools from the toolboxes. I brought 2 toolboxes. You've never looted it from a hunter, likewise. So I don't think it's in the rotation for that. I think it's pretty much all throwables and then syringes. Bay, because it's Bay. It loaded you by yourself? Yeah, I'm still stuck in the loading screen for some reason. What can you tell me about Tim Hortons? That ever since America bought it, it has gone downhill. I don't even mean that in a mean way. I just mean it literally has. They stopped several years back, an American, like, rich person, I think, bought it out. Want to close game? Maybe have your icon? Okay, we'll do that. Oh, trust me, girl, I understand. Yeah, they stopped making... Oh, it says it's loading. Oh, it did load me in eventually. But yeah, they stopped making everything fresh. What is the American equivalent to Tim Hortons? Oh, Dunkin' Donuts or something like that? Because it's not like Tim Hortons was anything amazing. Tim Hortons was just like, a coffee shop that sells donuts. There's a lot of things like that around. It's one that became very big in Canada. They had very good tasting coffee, despite how cheap. and all their donuts and stuff were made fresh every single day. Sadly, after it was bought out, they now like mass produce all those things somewhere, freeze them, and then they send the frozen donuts to all of the Tim Hortons stores. So there is a reason why it was like Canada's go-to place. Everything's fresh and tasty. And don't get me wrong, the stuff is still tasty and everything, but you can tell that the quality has absolutely gone downhill. They do the American capitalism move. I mean... Oh, nice, boss. There's capitalism going on in Canada too, I mean. Remember, kids, if you meet a business major, redacted. Oh, Drim, thank you for the follow. Sorry I let go of that to go to see who it was, but I do appreciate it. Here's 2 toolboxes if you want items. You're a business minor. I don't care. I don't care if we go loud or if we do it quietly. I only have brass knuckles, so I don't do much damage to them. Okay, sounds like we're loud. I was like, that's gonna blow up on me. Oh yeah, you're right, it's flashing red. I would almost say get out of here. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I let go of bleeding and ran past that window just in time. And the boss killed me because I'm bleeding, so they focused me. Harsh. Fun fact, assassin is weak to blunt, strongest slash. Oh, that's actually neat. Oh, and they finished them off. Oh, now they're looting my toolboxes. Oh. The other one's coming in. Nice. Don't rush, take your time. You got this. You're both coughing. Bravo. Okay, oh, that is close. That is close. That was hilariously awful, and I love it. All because we survived. Good job, Dyer. Good job. I thankfully have a recovery shot. I'm surprised players were that close to us. Thank you for the biddies for the giant cheering for Dyer emote. Okay, they broke that door. That was hot. Okay, they have a sniper. They brought a sledgehammer or whatever. This one has a pistol and something. Oh, that's a Sparks, I think. I'm actually going to take it. Do you have ammo box? I do not, sadly. Sparks with... crochet hammer. There's one on the roof. Do you have necro? I do have necro in case you get sniped. There's 2 extractions fairly close to us. I think I hear people. I don't see... Oh! I see one person over by 345. Let's burn this person ASAP. Sorry, you want to loot them for money and stuff? They made that sound. I could tell they were literally just waiting for me to pick up the bounty. Oh, no, it's a team of 2, so this guy might be a solo. So I do want to camp them till they stay dead. There's a special ammo box out there. We can try to run west if that other team does not push by the time this person burns out. Any spare bear traps? There might be one. Or no, I put one in front of the door to the northeast. And 2 at the other door. This literally, I think, was a solo. Yeah, I hear him in the water. One is down in the water, one's still up top to that side. Okay, they burned out. There is a bear trap at that door. One is like right below us there. And one is in the building there. Nope, they're going down too. Can you see where the second one is? Over there? I know one's in the building there. Okay, and the other's on that side. I'm gonna run away a bit to get some distance and see if they move. I don't see them at all. We can just run to the west and see if they come out of cover. As long as they don't headshot us. I hit one with the sparks. One is still up top, one is on the ground floor. One is right by the wood pile there. One was there. One I shot was there. Good hit. Thank you, but I missed the other. It's not glowing, so there's no enemies right here next to us. That's a good play. I appreciate the compliments. I am good at knowing when to run. That's about it. I have very shaky hands due to an anxiety disorder, though, so you don't always see it in game. But my hands, if I'm not bracing them against the table, are often constantly going like that. Edges still aren't glowing. I have a chaos grenade from one of the lootables, so I'm throwing it. You do playing this game gives me levels of adrenaline anxiety I can't explain. It's addicting, to be honest. It is. Like I've said, in just a couple of months, I've played it like 200 hours or so. Poggers, GG. We did it! Half hour left of stream, basically, so I'm going to open Creator Dashboard and turn off raids. Just because I don't want people to raid me right towards the end, and then I feel guilty. Stop raids for 1 hour. Easy bounty definitely was not easy. It honestly didn't feel that hard. Well, I mean, the start did. I literally got downed by that person and such. You're stinking it up as Sage in Valorant right now. I got 1 kill, so does that mean... I don't remember killing... Dire killed the first 2, so that means my Sparks hit did manage to kill that one person on the other side. Oh, the solo I killed in Watch Burn, my bad. I completely forgot about that. Regen shot, and I'll bring an ammo box for Dire. You got the solo that pulled up. Yeah, completely forgot.
Meowdy Pertner, I had to say it even though the redeem is done. Just got out of the shower and in bed to watch a cutie. The cutie is you Sashuk 10 pat Sashuk 10 pat.
Ow, my finger. So I can load more than 1 bullet in now that I have the fast fingers hand. More penetrating power, reduced metal cell speed, more damage over distance. I love how even the are you bringing toolboxes? No, I brought an ammo box. Because last time you asked about one and I didn't have it. You missed the old penetration days. Did penetration through wood and stuff like that work differently? Or was it the ammo types that worked differently? Oh, actually, I'm going to cancel. I'm going to bring a recovery shot. Sorry about that. I think if that player didn't try to melee you, you wouldn't have stood a chance. They actually brought that melee weapon as one of their 2 guns. Penetration got reworked completely. They killed that boss quick as heck, though. Your home, how's the hunting going? We've won twice, and I think lost twice. We just won once. But welcome home, Jed. You almost bled out, that's true. I got killed by a team, Dyer killed both of them, and then literally was bleeding out. They were at like less than 1 bar left. It's because they weakened it. True, we weakened it, but it was still at like 30% or 40% HP. You're panicking against that grunt or whatever it's called. Yeah, the armored. And then you toss the flare like I did. Burn! Quite literally. That one-shots it. Yeah, I've started doing that against the barbed wire ones. Because I saw you throw 2 knives and you were like, oh god, this isn't working. It was the crochet hammer, Assassin's weak to blunt, and so that practically one-shot the last of its health. All single bosses. Oh, Hellborn. You brought Dragon Breath? I've never been a fan of the Dragon Breath. And is that Dragon Breath with the Romero? Okay, be careful, because I'm pretty sure you can no longer one-shot people. Oh, it has 2 ammo slots. You can use both. That's good. Because, yeah, it's most of the time, if you switch the shotgun to the Dragon Breath or whatever, it no longer does the full 150 damage to kill someone. At least a full health person. Oh, I'm going to use a stamina shot and grab the free item there, if you want to grab the clue. Unless you want the free item, and then get one shot. Fire bottle. Oh, there's a Spark Sniper variant. Probably going to use it for burn. I assume so, yeah. It does just like... It does just like 3 meters to the chest, and it's like a 3-slot shotgun. So those gunshots were close. South. Oops, my bad. Okay, that's to the east, lots of sounds. There's a supply cart here. I love how the bottle just floats back up. I'm just making room for the toolbox. And a weak vitality shot. Still good. Excuse the coughing, I'm getting over a cold. Oh snap, Enos is playing Wasteland 3. That's what we... Let me retry that, Lamau. Dragon's Breath 1-shots at really close range with a 3-slot shotgun. Not the 2-slot version you think though, but it's been a year or so. Okay, so if you have the full-sized gun and get super close, even with the fire ammo, it can one-shot. The clue's blue, so players aren't near. It might have been a gunfight to the north that we heard, because boss isn't to the north. Break it for a chance at honey. 7 days taught me that. Oh, oh. That looked like the river devils are agitated. Oh, it's flashing white, though. I thought the river devils didn't come out unless someone, like, got really close to the water. 7 Days to Die reference, let's go. I was just playing that earlier tonight. I played 7 Days to Die for the first time, like, 10 days ago, I think. Oh, I was going to close that, but you did. Good job. Oh god, I'm stuck. Dude, you cranked a solid 200 hours into it and then stopped. Oh, I tried to jump over that. Oh, is it downstairs? Still flashing white. But yeah, I'm playing the game on normal solo 7 days. And I set it to loot not respawning in buildings unless a quest starts there, as well as injuries persisting through death because it felt too easy. Or too cheesy, I should say. Those bullets aren't too far. Oh god. I don't want to heal because I know I'll get my health back. Still flashing white. Did you know if you shoot Butcher's weak spot is the leeches? Ah, yeah, if you blow off their head, the Butcher is... did you hit me? I hope not. I'm sorry if I did. But yeah, if you shoot off the Butcher's head, he's filled with leeches. So it is basically just a giant blood beast. You got damaged right before we banished? I don't think that was me. Oh. Maybe the boss, when they... Can I have ammo? Oh, yeah, sorry. Here at the bottom of the stairs. It wasn't boss, you avoided their swing. Then maybe I somehow hit you. I didn't think I did. I don't remember aiming at you. But I feel like it also flashed white. I'm opening a door. Okay, I don't like how open this area is. Second bounty's on way to us. Okay. It's so foggy I can't see long distance. Okay. That's actually a bad idea. I'm just gonna get sniped. I think I hear a zombie being aggroed out here. Yep, I hear the people out there. It won't let me get up to that. Oh, there's dark dynamite there. Is that yours? Yes? Okay, thank God. I hit one with the shotgun. 2 players there. Oh, very nice. Oh, did that get both of them? Bravo. My bad, I didn't mean to shoot that. People here. Got one. Got both. Whoop for one-shot guns. I'll go loot the bounty quickly before someone serpents it. Oh, I have money. I don't mind using this. Are you feeling better? Much. Hi, Joey. How are you tonight? Oh, the thing wasn't burnt out fully. Okay, it's clear. Closest is north of us. We can check if someone's camping there or not. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do that when we extract and I get a chance. Still clear. .251, so maybe time for one more match. I normally wind down at 3 my time. Dara broke their leg. 1 hour debuff, just like 7 days. Still see nothing. Dog. Hi, Riku. How are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. Still clear. Nope, bullet does not penetrate the zombies. Okay, no enemies. XP for killing zombies! You're so proud. I am too. That was a double kill with that. Perfect placement of it. I was like, that stairs is always a highway of traffic. You're right. When I saw it, I literally did a panic attack. Like, I saw it and I just turned and ran and was like, oh God, was that yours? You're doing well, though it suddenly got hot here. The moment it turned March, it feels like it went from 15 to 40 Fahrenheit to 50. 55 to 70. I almost blew it up on you, didn't expect you to run to it. Excuse me. The quiet perk. Burn less. Other than that, messing up your sleep schedule, you're doing quite well. You finally got saucy nuggies from Wendy's, but they didn't make them as saucy as they usually do. Whee! How dare they? Same thing happened to us, though. We got bounty and all died to dark satchels. True. I'll grab that one. They were out of blue cheese. Good. Blue cheese is grody. Don't tell the French that I said that. Not bringing ammo box because I have a bunch of stuff to use up. You're gonna go for a jog. Okay, good night, because you'll probably be gone when we wind down. Have fun on your jog, Oblique. You like blue cheese, especially with buffalo wings and saucy nuggets. Hi, Onion. You didn't come in time to join us, sadly. But I hope you're still having a nice night. Did you roll on Pultra's banner? Don't you mean on Alter Onby's banner? No, it's Pultra's banner. Luckily, you're a loot goblin and that keeps spare sauces in the house. Good on you. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, thank you. How's Salsa? Good hunting. The hunting is going well. You were gone longer than expected. It happens. But yeah, I don't care about Silver Agent Anby or whatever at all. But I do want Pultra, so I am still going to roll on the banner till I get the 5-star. You just realized me and Sasha both took out a team each? Yep. And HD cute in case he's here. I don't think it actually says they're here anymore. Because I can instantly go and check on, what is it called? Mix it up. The Dragon Breath is wild. It has a huge and long AoE. Yep. It mentions it shoots like a stream of flame. You think he'll probably use it for long range? You also did roll an Amby's banner and somehow won 350/50s in a row now? Oh, wow. You thought that said Arby's? Did you roll for multiple copies of Amby? Or do you just mean that this one is the 3rd time in a row you've gotten it? Oh yeah, he's offline. Sometimes forget you have him added on Discord. Too much of antagonizing gremlin, I guess. We have the meat. I'm not even in the game yet. Not even in the game yet. Dara didn't nod at me twice today, Onion. Twice. Not just once. Sorry. Unforgivable. Oh. Rotjaw. Was that you alerting the birds? Because those looked a ways back. Yes? Okay. Honestly, if you did roll in a gacha game and got free Arby's order, you'd be happy. Oh no, oh no, it's gonna hit me. It's basically you made a lot of our Anby wanders hate you. And oh, and you did roll the 350/50s for Anby. Is she really good? Which direction? Oh. I didn't click the Rotjaw trace. I didn't either. Then it looks like we're not going for Rotjaw. She is very strong, yes. It's in that direction. That one's closer, then you should go for that one. People like to hate on Arby's, but they have good chicken sandwiches at least. I feel like I've never eaten an Arby's. I know my dad went to it once or twice when I was young, but I didn't get anything. Her weapon gives her 100% crit damage just because. You gave Onion all your luck. That is kind of you to do, Meki. Hopefully Onion at some point gives it back, because they've never given me my luck back. I even joked about them stealing my gacha luck before, and they were like, yeah, that happens. Biaka says it's her favorite. Meki didn't believe in you. Wow, there's 3 supply carts all around the prison. But yeah, this is the last match of the night, and then I'm going to wind down. Thank you for the biddies for the giant Wiggler Metro. I hope you're having a nice night. That one looks a little closer. You were like, Meki, help! And she was like, blank you. Ridiculous. Mainly because she was asleep. See, that's a valid excuse. Oh, another Rotjaw trace. You sent your luck, though. I'll check the trace. It says Rotjaw southwest. I'm surprised that didn't light you on fire. It's pointing 225. Guess you'll eat that shoe spaghetti by yourself. Shoe spaghetti sounds delicious. Don't let Fido Bandito learn about it, though. They'll never eat anything else. At Shoreshoe, Shore has not come by tonight. Another trace is over there. I'm just scanning for Rotjaw by seeing if it flashes. Summon not the Leviathan. Wow, you don't want Shore here? I see how it is. She has a thing for spaghetti in her shoes. That's because of Old St. Mecky Claus? Does Mecky Claus give gifts to people? Does Mecky Claus give gifts to all the naughty children that Santa refuses to give gifts to? There is a leech in the water. Oh, oh, oh! Players. I hit one with the rifle. I've hit them multiple times. Oh, they instant headshot me. I hit one with the sparks. I hit the other with shotgun from mid-range twice. No, they'll just fill your shoes with spaghetti, and they're likely just a home invader. But only if you leave a glass out of a ranch and meatballs. I was about to say, I don't think the Romero has that much range. GG, no re. That's the last match for the night, sadly. All good. I feel like the Romero only has a one-shot distance of like 10 feet tops, though. Who all is on? Ruin's playing a repo. Kaiko just raided Fido. So they already have a bunch of people. I feel like we can go bug Ruin. But we're going to wind down for the night, so thank you for the raids, thank you for the biddies, thank you for people coming and vibing with me. You all have a nice night. I will be back tomorrow like I am every single night. But for now, go say hi to Ruin, and peace out. Peace out. Peace out, you nerds. Bye, 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 bye. You try to join you next time. Sorry if I made you wait and didn't join. No, it's all good. It's all good. I know not to expect you to join. Nodders, nodders, nodders. Sasha, what are you saying? No, I mean, I know you're busy at nighttime. Don't you worry. But you all have a nice night. I'll see you around. Peace out, peace out, peace out.